This video will demonstrate on how to replace the magenta toner motor on a Xerox 7855 model. The very first thing you're going to want to do is open this front cover here. And you're going to see your 4 toners. You're going to want to make sure those are all removed. So you can take them all out. And then that's that. So the next thing you're going to do is move to the back of the machine, and you're going to want to remove 3 covers. This one, and this one on the side. So for this one, you're going to pull 2 tabs, 1, 2, and it just pops right out. And you go to the side here. And this one pops out with that tab. And then this one has a little handle here. And it pops out just like that. And that's what you should be left with. And then you're going to want to remove this cover right here. There's going to be 2 screws. 1, 2. And to remove these screws, you can either use a standard Phillips head screwdriver or a 5.5. Then once the screws are removed, you should just be able to pop it out like that. And then the back side of the machine should be revealed. Alright, and the next thing you'll have to remove is this bottom piece right here. So you're going to want to unplug this cord first. Then you're going to want to remove 3 screws. This one, and this one. Then this whole piece will pop right off. And then once you remove all that, this piece should come right off. And there you go. And then once all the covers are removed, you're going to want to remove multiple screws and a cable in order to open this back door. So, the cable you're going to want to remove is this cable, and you're going to want to twist the screws in the cable counterclockwise so that it just pops right out. And then you're going to want to remove multiple screws here. So, you're going to want to remove this one, this one, this one. We're going to go down here. This guy right here, that guy, and that guy. And once all of those are removed, the door should be able to open, and then we'll move on to the next step. And then once all those covers are removed, we're going to want to make sure the cables are out of the way so that the door can open freely. So the first cable we're going to check is this guy right here that we just removed. And if you look in here, there's a little white clip here. And there's a little tab. You're going to want to open that. And this guy should come right out like so. And the next cable we're going to look at is this purple and orange one right here. Same thing, we're going to want to undo these tabs. Make sure this guy is free. And then take this handle on the side. And then the door should open like that. And then this should expose this entire area where we're going to find the toner motor. And then once this door is open, the next thing you're going to want to do is remove this board right here. So in order to do that, you're going to want to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this cable along with it. And after the screws and cables are removed, there's going to be 2 little prongs here, and here. And as you can see, you're going to want to squeeze them together with your fingers, and then this board should pop right out. And then once the board is removed, you're going to want to go and remove the 5 screws that'll expose the toner control unity. So you're going to want to remove this guy, this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw. So what's going to happen is first this will come off, and then it'll allow you to pull this black part off, and then next we'll move on to removing the toner control unity. And then once those pieces are removed, you'll finally have the toner control unity exposed. It's going to be this piece right here, and then what we're going to want to do is remove the screws that hold it to the machine. So you're going to want to remove this one, this one, this one, and this one down here. And then we're going to want to remove all the cables. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And then we're going to want to remove also these clips. So you basically press them in, then they remove just like this. You're going to want to do that for all of them on here, so the wire separates from the unity. So a little bit of an edit here. I know I said there was 4 screws, but there's actually 5. There's 2 on this side, not just 1. So once you remove the 5 screws and all the cords, this is what the exposed toner control unity should look like. And after this, we're going to have to move around to the front of the machine to finish the process. And then once we move to the front of the machine, you're going to want to remove first the cleaning blade and the waste container slightly out. So to do that, you just pull this out like that. You want to flip this to the right, turn this knob counterclockwise, pull this out. And then we're going to move over here to the drum compartment. So what we're going to do is flip this to the left, open this. You can move the drum slightly out like this. And open this side door. And then what we're going to do next is remove the screws that are part of this plastic piece here. So you're going to want to remove this guy, the screw that's in here, this one, this one, this one, and this one down here. And then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to remove this gray cover slightly off, just enough so we can remove this top blue piece here. And once that's all said and done, we're going to have to remove one more thing here. We're going to remove this screw on this piece, which should lift off. And then we'll be able to remove the top piece here. And then once everything is removed, the first thing we're going to want to do is pry along the edges of the gray here, and then up top. So that'll loosen that piece, and that'll give us enough wiggle room to take this guy off. We'll lift this up, and then take this off. And there's one screw here that you're going to want to remove. And then this piece should come off all as one, like so. And this should expose the auger. And then you're going to look at the back of the auger here. And there's going to be 4 little green boards. 1, 2, 3. And there's 1 down there. And then what you're going to want to do is pull them all out. And then also those little pinch clips, there's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Once you remove all 4 of those, you should be able to safely remove the toner control unity from the back of the machine. And then once the 4 little boards here are fully removed from the unity, we're going to move to the back here, and then we're going to take out this guy. So you should be able to take it out and slide it to the right a little bit. And then it should all come out in one piece, just like so. And then in order to put it back in, you're going to want to repeat these steps backwards. And that is how you remove the toner control unity motor on a Xerox Workcenter 7855 model.